Hello everyone, I have another Black and White 2 battle here, using the same team that I used earlier today, or yesterday rather, and let's just get it under the way. So he's going to lead with his Mamoswine, I'm going to lead with my Terrakion, thinking that it can threaten everything he has, which is true, but I don't want him to have the sash, so I'm kind of scared. I'm going to go into Keldeo here, pull that double switch into Tentacruel as he switches into Venusaur, because I am expecting the Sleep Powder, and Tentacruel is the only thing on this team that I wouldn't mind being put to sleep. So now I'm going to switch into my Tornadus-T, and threaten him out, and I'm going to pull that hard switch into my Politoed as he sends in Mamoswine. Unfortunately, he gets his rocks up. Not a humongous deal. I do have a few things that are weak to it, but I can work around them. Now he's going to go into Virizion as I go into Tentacruel, and I'm afraid of it setting up, so what I'm going to do here is just go straight into my Tornadus-T, because I know that I can easily threaten him out, and I'm going to force a switch there. And I still go for Hurricane. I knew he'd switch, or I knew it was very likely he'd switch, but in case he didn't want to, I could one-hit KO his Virizion easily. And so now what I'm going to do is predict his switch into Fortress, and now I'm going to go into Heat Wave. Go for Heat Wave, and that's going to bring him down to a Sturdy, and I'm going to be able to kill him with the U-turn, which is going to be great because I get the Regenerator boost when I come back in. And now I'm going to switch into Politoed to get the rain back up in my favor, as he's going to switch into Venusaur. I can't leave Politoed on Venusaur, so I'm just going to switch into my Sleeping Tentacruel and take any hit he goes for. He actually sets up a Sunny Day, which is kind of bad for me, but it's not too bad because Tentacruel is still able to take just about anything that his Venusaur throws at me, and I'm just going to leave Tentacruel in here until it wakes up because it can sponge hits from almost anything all day long. And he's going to send in Hydreigon. I'm not too scared of it. I'm just going to use this opportunity to Rapid Spin. He sets up a sub, very unfortunately, but luckily for me the sun's about to run out. I'm just going to spam Scald until I break his sub, because I know he won't kill me in one hit, and very obviously he doesn't there. And because of Black Sludge, it's actually going to be about a 3-hit KO with his Hydreigon, so I'm safe to stay in here. I'm just going to keep, like I said, spamming Scald until I break his sub. And right here I actually go for another layer of Toxic Spikes, which is kind of stupid for me, and he goes for another substitute. So I guess that was kind of a good play because he didn't get the other sub, and I'm able to break it here, but he's just going to get it again anyways. Hydreigon's a pretty big threat, but this particular Hydreigon is only threatening because it has Substitute, and I don't want to switch anything in on a Dragon Pulse, so I'm going to have to really play around it. So now I'm going to switch into Tornadus, just break its sub with the U-turn, and switch into my Politoed, and I can freely switch Politoed in now because there's no Stealth Rocks. I take that Dragon Pulse okay, and now he's going to set up a sub. I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. At this point, I don't mind losing my Politoed as long as I don't get this Hydreigon behind a sub, because like I said, not too many things I have are going to want to take a Draco Meteor, or sorry, a Dragon Pulse. And I'm going to need it to be fresh, to not have a sub, in order for me to threaten it hard like this. I'm going to send in Terrakion here. Terrakion, like I said, just threatens everything he has, so I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, kill his Venusaur, and now he's going to go into Virizion. Obviously I have to switch out there, that's an easy, kill, and he's going to predict my switch there, go into his Ninetales, get the sun up permanently, which is kind of bad, but at the same time I can kind of still work with it. His main Sun Abuser is dead, so that's really good for me. So now I'm going to leave in Tornadus-T here. I go for the Heat Wave, thinking in case he wanted to switch out, I can hit anything he has. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't kill, and he's able to kill me with the Fire Blast. Sorry, I'm a little behind. But then I'm going to go into Terrakion to Revenge Kill, and Terrakion can run rampant on his entire team. So I'm just going to spam Close Combat now. Again, Mamoswine is a huge threat against my Terrakion, but I can work against it with my Keldeo and, my other Pokemon too. So it's not too huge of a threat. So now he's going to hit me with Ice Shard. It's going to do a lot, but I'm going to be able to kill him with Close Combat. Maybe if he would have waited another turn, I would have had -3 and he could have killed me there, but then obviously the rest of my Pokemon would have won. So either way, I think I was going to win this match. So thanks again for watching. I know it's probably not the most competitively viable match, or maybe not the funnest match to watch, but it's Black and White 2, it's new, and I just wanted to try new stuff. I'm kind of a little rusty, but not too much, so I'm still kind of learning. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later.